Is the recording started, Stuart? Yeah.
Recording started, yeah.
Okay, we'll just snip the start. Okay. So, morning, Stuart. Just to do a quick introduction. So, this is Stuart Marshall, Service Manager in South Health and Social Care Partnerships. So, I'd just like to ask you some questions today, Stuart, about the safety culture cards and your use and experience of using these. So, when did you use the safety culture cards?
Thanks, Elise. So I've used the safety culture cards twice now. In both occasions, it's been with the team leaders that I manage within the locality that I work.
Okay, excellent, thank you. And what cards do you use?
Okay, in both occasions, I know there's several options for the safety culture cards, but we've tended to follow option 2 around safety moments. And the two cards we've used that are focused in particular. The first one was around leadership and management commitment. And that was really about how we make sure that frontline safety first matters. And the reason we picked that card in terms of discussion as a group was really to think about how we promote psychological safety within our teams and how we absolutely stress to our staff that they matter in terms of raising safety issues and priorities given within our teams. So really using the safety culture cards was a great way of having that interactive discussion amongst team leaders about things we could do differently or things we can improve to really promote psychological safety and really promote that safety discussion within our teams. The second card we focused on was around just culture, reporting and learning, particularly around investigate to improve. And the reason again we picked that card just as a safety moment was around recent events within our locality where for different reasons Datex incidents weren't being investigated or closed within the expected timescales. And so it was a great opportunity for myself and the team leaders to discuss that again in an open, interactive way about things we could do to improve that and also to highlight the importance of investigate to improve.
That's brilliant. Thank you for sharing that experience, Stuart. And how did you use the cards?
So using the cards, firstly, when we focused on leadership and management commitment, we used the, as you've got up there on the screen, Elise, we used the mind maps. And that was a really good interactive way of highlighting all the areas that were important to the team leaders that they felt we had to kind of take forward as areas for improvement when working with our staff. And so we used kind of different, you know, information in the mind maps that we then thought about how, okay, how do we take that forward in terms of actions? That then led to us using also the, in the right hand side there, the you said we did flip chart and thinking about ways in which we can promote that within our teams as well. And in terms of actions from the discussion, it led to using things such as the safety briefs we have every morning as a vehicle for promoting discussion around safety and how we ask staff to take a wee bit of time to think about what's important to them. And we also spoke about the importance of using the you said we did flip charts within our teams and again showcasing that if staff have highlighted an issue, we're able to show that we've responded to those issues as well, and we can take that forward. In terms of the second card we focused on, again, we used the same materials. We used the mind maps again, and also the you said we did flip chart. But really this time it's a focus on for team leaders, how could we improve the process in terms of investigating Datex incidents and also closing them within timescales. And again, the mind maps were a great way of generating ideas in different areas for improvement. From that, some of the kind of ideas that team leaders came up with in terms of kind of taking this forward was about protecting time for team leaders, but also how their peers supported the team leaders with taking that time and importance of that time to be really thorough in terms of investigating incidents and then close them within the timescales.
Excellent. Thanks for sharing that, Stuart. And what was your experience of using the cards?
Really positive, really positive. I think just having the cards is a way of just kind of stimulating a conversation, you know, a kind of interactive way of having a conversation. One of the things that's very important to us across the partnership as well as in our locality is that idea of psychological safety for all staff. And the cards are a great way of really promoting that and taking that forward. The other thing, certainly my experience in terms of being positive with the cards was also thinking about the importance of staff's health and well-being. This was a really good way, and certainly feedback from team leaders seemed to suggest this. It was a really good way of team leaders and staff feeling as if they're getting listened to and being valued as well. And certainly that seems to be a really important, it's a really important thing when we think about the importance of compassionate leadership and the importance of staff feeling as if they belong to an organisation or team.
Excellent. Well, thanks for sharing your experience, Stuart.
I don't know if that made sense. Was that okay?
Yeah, no,